Hey, what's up? Welcome. You're listening to TC the G Radio, Season 2, Episode 4. I am TC the G, broadcasting directly from Tijuana, Baja California. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to have a great time. The topic of conversation for today's show: adult content. I chose this topic because months ago I saw a post on Twitter about a cartoon show that mentioned Cardi B in one of their episodes. The cartoon show is called The Proud Family. So after I saw the post, it did get me questioning, it got me questioning, why is this cartoon featuring Cardi B? Why are they mentioning Cardi B in the cartoon? Cardi B is not for kids. So why is the network, the Cartoon Network, mentioning an adult entertainer in a children's cartoon? It just doesn't make sense. Adult entertainers have no business being in children's cartoons. There is like completely no reason why there is an adult entertainer in a children's cartoons. It's just common sense. Like children and adult entertainers, they just don't go. Adult entertainers equals sex. Children and sex don't go. You have to be 18 years or older in order to have sex. So there's no reason why there is an adult entertainer, being featured in children's cartoons. I know I keep kind of saying the same thing, but there really should be like there should be like a specific channel for like adult content, even for like people like Cardi B and like all of the people that are on the entertainment business. They should have like their own channel. It shouldn't be a channel that's kind of like intertwined with like cartoons or regular family channels. They should not be featured in the regular channels because their work is not regular work. They don't work like a typical person. Their work is like explicit. It belongs in a different place, in a different channel. So it really should not be mentioned in a cartoon. Like there's definitely no reason why they should be mentioned in a children's cartoon. What is the reason? Can you think of a reason why you would put a an adult entertainer in a children's cartoon? What would be the reason? What would be the reason for that? There's no reason. There's no reason for that. So, you know, I know I've also made this point before where these celebrities are like, "Oh, it's not our business, it's we're not the parents of your kids. You shouldn't let them watch us." So, they're like infiltrating even the children's cartoons. So, why are you even saying that? Like it's not your responsibility. If you It's your responsibility to not be in children's cartoons. That's what your responsibility should be. The network should be responsible for that as well. There should not be adult entertainers in cartoons. There's no reason to, unless it's adult cartoons. If it's an adult cartoon, that makes sense, but it's not adults. The Proud Family is for kids that come after school and just, watch TV just to relax or just to watch something, right? When you come from school, you want to watch something, you're doing your homework, whatever. Usually, well, homework needs to be in a quiet place, right? But a lot of times sometimes we just want to have fun, right? So we're watching a cartoon. And in that cartoon, no adult entertainer should be mentioned, like Cardi B. There's absolutely no reason to have her even mentioned there. And I'm not trying to like knock her hustle or any of these adult entertainers, but they just shouldn't be mentioned in kids' cartoons. That's all. Their music should not be played at school parties, at family parties, because it's adult content. It has explicit content, sexual content. So why are we playing this music in kids' parties as well? Or hopefully they're not playing this music in school parties either. The school dances or whatever. It just doesn't go. It doesn't go. It's not, oh, you're too conservative. No, it's not that. It's just, it doesn't go. It doesn't go. Children need to be worried about something else, about their school, growing up to be good people. you know, what their talents are, their hobbies, get them in the right track. Not We cannot let strippers and drug dealers and drag queens and porn stars be the people that are leading our children. That's just a recipe for chaos. These people are nothing honorable. They haven't done anything honorable. No, they don't tell me that they're hustlers, or they're not hustlers, they're lazy. They're lazy. They wouldn't be able to go to a regular 9 to 5 job. It's not like, oh, because we don't want to, because kind of like they try to make that like their bosses, like we don't adhere to that schedule. But it's not because they think they're above it, but not in the right way, because it takes discipline to get up at 9 or 8, 7 to go to work. It takes discipline. They don't have that discipline. They wouldn't make it. They wouldn't make it in that world. They don't know how to sacrifice. Being in a regular job takes sacrifice, a lot of sacrifice. To be a good example takes sacrifice. It's selfless. It's selfish to put that your explicit image, in a children's cartoon. It's just disgusting. You shouldn't be doing that. You don't belong where the children are. We need to use our common sense, because it doesn't go. It doesn't go for us to be doing that to our children. And again, it's not to knock their hustle. If that's what they want to do with their life, with their bodies, that's their business, right? They can do whatever they want, but just don't bring them around the kids. That's all there is to it. Don't come around the kids. Do your business where it goes. That's why I'm saying there should be like a channel, even in social media. There should be like a section just for these adult entertainers. Of course, there's always ways to get in, and not everything is super top-notch security, but it would help. It would help make it a little bit more restricted, to make sure that people know that this is not the norm. It's not normal to be like this. Because when you mix them up in the middle of regular society, it makes it seem like their job is okay as well. And it's not. They're criminals. A lot of the things that, for example, Cardi B did, like rob guys, allegedly, which she said it in videos. It's not like allegedly, there's videos of it. There's like evidence online that she worked as a prostitute, that she used to rob guys. Those are crimes. I know people make mistakes, but those are not mistakes. Those are crimes. Like, those are straight up crimes. And our children should not be looking up to these people, or tuning in to their shows, or what they have to say. If somebody wants to support them, well, then that's their business. But they're not the people our children should be looking up to, or have them be featured in their everyday shows live. No, that's like completely wrong. It's completely wrong. Kids need something healthier. Putting that sexual image in front of them already at such a young age, it's not good for their mind. It's not good for their mind. It's not good for their soul. It gets them thinking about things that they might not even be ready to listen or to hear about, or things that they weren't even thinking about, but because now they heard it, now they're thinking about it. It just takes away the kids' innocence. We cannot let that happen. We cannot let these celebrities, these XXX rated people, take our children's innocence, because it's what they're taking. They're taking their innocence, and they're messing with their impulses and their sexual desires, and they're turning the image they bring is not a healthy one. It can turn a person into a person out of control sexually. That's all they do. They're hypersexualized. The life they live is not normal, and we shouldn't be broadcasting it like it's something normal. It's something that's not not of not of not of value. These sexual workers, maybe they have a place, but the majority of the time they do more bad than good. They're more unhealthy than they are healthy, right? I don't want to demonize anybody because we're all human and everybody has their path, but it's not healthy for kids to be worrying about that at such a young age or thinking about anything sexual like that. If it comes their time, of course they're going to reach their time. Everybody reaches their time, but there's no rush to get them there. Why are we rushing them to get there? Why are we pushing them constantly, bombarding them with these ideas and issues and just ideas that they're barely trying to figure out the world, and we're already giving them these ideas that sex is like something that takes up almost your whole life. Like sex doesn't even take up that much of our time in real life, out of our whole day. There's more things to life than just that. And they're making it seem like it's all there is. Their whole music, it's just about that. There's nothing else to it. And that's the only message that they show in the radio stations, the TV shows. It's just sex everywhere, everywhere. I understand that sex sells, but again, leave that to the adult section. Don't bring that to the children's section. It doesn't go with them. Sex and children don't mix. They're still children. So again, there's no reason why to bring these females, hypersexualized females. The other day as well, I saw a video of Doja Cat and a little girl. The girl was so excited to meet her. Like, like, why is this girl, why does this girl even know who Cat is? How does she even know who she is? The music that Doja makes is for adults. It's sexual music, sexualized music. Why are these little girls listening to her music? Why are the parents letting the kids listen to the music? Why is Doja Cat even saying hi to this little girl? Why is she acting like, oh, so proud of that this little girl is looking up to her, that knows her? She should, like, why is her conscience not telling why is she not telling the little girl, why are you listening to me? Where's your mom? Your mom shouldn't let you listen to me. You're just a little girl. That's what she should be saying. Instead of boasting in the love that the girl's showering her with. That's not the love that you should be proud of getting. Of children? Really? That doesn't make any sense. You should not be proud of children listening to your music. You're a grown ass freaking sexualized person. I can't say woman because a woman would stand up for what's right. If anything, these are little girls that are not responsible enough to set the line, to set the tone of where they should be listened at and where they shouldn't be listened at. They need to take their responsibility as well as artists, the networks, because a lot of the parents, we go to work. We cannot keep an eye on our kids 24/7. They should be helping us, if anything, to keep things in line. But no, they're taking advantage and putting their message out to the children. It's just very unfortunate, and we shouldn't let it happen. Again, we need to make sure that we're protecting our kids' innocence. We need to stand up for them and make sure that we choose the right shows, the right ideas. Maybe it's not right about being right. Maybe it's not about being right or being wrong. It's more about healthy and not healthy for the children's development and for adults as well. It's not good to be listening to sexual things all day either. Not even for adults, it's a good thing. So it's just something that we need to work together as people. And again, it's not to bash anybody. We all make mistakes, but it's things that we should all think about as humanity and try to make a change. Try to stand up for the kids and what's right, what's healthy for them. Thank you so much for tuning in to TC the G Radio. I hope you enjoyed this episode. What are your thoughts on today's topic of conversation, adult content? I want to know. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Remember to tune in to TC the G Radio every Thursday at 11:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also connect with me on social media to get more of me and my music. I will leave all of my social media and contact info in the video's description. Again, thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in and for allowing me to share this time with you. Take care. Saludos.